and then there's what we call the Conga people, which is what my family is a mixture of the ones who went from Barbados, or not Barbados, but the Caribbean to Liberia. And so it was like similar to I don't know how Sierra Leone was settled, but it was like they just kind of like
Somewhat
descended on it. The ACS, American Colonization Society, was they kind of like helped to fund and so we give some resources to the process of it, but it wasn't like an official American thing to do.
Right.
So when people say Ethiopia is the only country in Africa that was
They're wrong.
colonized,
Liberia was.
Y'all
wrong.
saying Liberia
what
was-
I do, and to make it more historically accurate, because I don't want to lie on history, I say Liberia and Ethiopia were not colonized by white people. Because technically, what the freed slaves did when they went back, they did colonize the people, and they did make them second-class citizens in their own country in a lot of ways.
I disagree. These were Africans returning home.
They were, but
That's a good point.
my so that's why we had the Civil War, because the native Liberians essentially got pissed off at the settlers and
I think
wanted to
that was
take their
more
country
CIA involved because of.
also agreed.
Yeah, I think it's more.
There's a lot of nuances here.
Yeah, because
I like
you
this.
know, the president at the time, Tolbert, was the president?
Yeah.
You know, once he, I guess, called out Israel, then they put a target on his back.
You saying some dangerous stuff, and I love
mean,
it.
it's what
You're
it
right.
is.
You're
This
right.
is the
Yeah.
truth. It's
No,
not-
because
not-
the U.S. There's thought that essentially the U.S. wanted to tap into what Liberia was doing, and he basically said, "Nah, we're gonna stay us," and so they did what they do.